All right, we're live. Welcome back, you Inglorious Bastards and Magnificent. It is I, Doc Camo, and we're back for another thought of the day. And today I wanted to take some time to talk to you guys about the importance of, planning your days if you want to be successful. And it's something I learned in the Army. It's something they instilled in you, discipline, and they make you write everything down, keep a battle planner and such. And it's something I've stopped doing for a while, and it's like success has been fleeting moments of success, temporary success, and I think that's because I'm not living the way I used to, like in the Army, where I was planning everything out from, my whole day was planned. I mean, I wasn't always planning my day. The Army planned most of it, but like when you plan out your day, like, okay, from this time to this time, you got X. From this time to this time, you got X. From this time to this time, you got X. From this time to this time, you got X. And like anything you don't get done, you roll over into the beginning of the next day and you do this, and you keep doing it. And it's the best way to achieve success, at least in my opinion. I mean, there's no other option I have found. But we're going to talk about the key elements to that and how, like, why I think it works and such. But please like, subscribe, share us out, because we're only on these platforms and we keep getting censored out. And we have to beat that censorship machine. You can go to the website at www.that'sonpoint.squarespace.com and you can watch us directly. This and That's on Point. We got the Top Clips YouTube page. We got a bunch of different avenues. We're on all the different audio platforms. Whatever your preferred choice of consumption is, it is there. Please do the appropriate like, subscribe, shares, and stuff so you get updates whenever our content comes out. And it shows that support, and it helps boost us in the ratings, and it helps keeps us going and helps keeps us in the AI and keeps beating that censorship machine, because the more this whole circus continues, the more they're going to start censoring people. Portland's mayor is already finally standing up against Antifa. It's not going to end. It's just going to get worse. So I need your help out. Well, we'll always be doing what we can, even if we're on one platform or we're just on our website. We'll be up for everyone. But we appreciate all that everyone does. Especially if you really, really want to help, you can donate to the Subscribe Star or the Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get early access to That's On Point podcast, and you also get to give me a topic that I might talk about on a thought of the day, and it'll help. All proceeds will help go back to the channel. As you can tell, the camera's a little less resolution because we have had some technical difficulties with the camera, and here in the I've had bad luck with technology, because even here and in the studio for That's On Point, we've had to do some fixing with the tech to make it work. That's just a never-ending struggle of life. But as always, most of the people that watch these things aren't actually subscribed. So I'm Doc Camo. I'm a retired combat veteran. I served in the United States Army in both Iraq and Afghanistan. I was injured in an IED in Afghanistan, and I am now here retired. I got my degree in environmental studies because I wanted to help with the environment, which I realized, it's a good endeavor, but most of the stuff they were trying to teach you was a complete utter garbage scam. So I got real political, and nobody really likes talking about politics, but I really like talking about politics and talking with you guys. So I decided to start this up and talk to you guys, give you my thought about what I think about things, because we don't do this enough. And it's important that everybody pays attention, because even if you don't like what I have to say, or I don't like what you have to say, if we don't participate, the establishment's just going to come in and do what they want. So we have to do our part and do that. And I usually end this section, or this first segment, with a little bit of story about myself. And we were on this convoy once, and we had this radio call come in about between these two guys that their call signs was the Bush doctor and Harry Bush, and their call sounded sexual, and it was like insane. But there was basically a code. They were like these guys in these two units, whoever they would communicate back and forth, sending information that, like, if you didn't know what they were talking about, you wouldn't understand. And it's just things like that. Like we used the Navajo language as a code, and like things like this. We used to like make the ink that writes on eggs, because go through the shell and you boil it, you can crack and read the egg. An invisible ink. The human ingenuity never ceases to amaze me, and I felt like I'd share that little story, and that's a little bit more about me to help foster this community. And now, without further ado, let's get into the subject.